Hey guys, what is up? Shark here, and welcome back for some more Evil Within. When last we left, we had just ended Chapter 1. If these start kind of abruptly, like, that doesn't continue exactly from where Chapter 1 ended off. They kind of they cut it up a little bit. It's like psychobabble, is that a right word for this? I don't know. Like, because it's all kind of in Sebastian's head. Well, actually it's in Ruvik's head, but...
Hello?
It's all in somebody's head. But we're gonna go ahead and pick up this green gel. 100, jeez, really big spender right now. And take this newspaper. Bodies found. Bodies found in Lakeside Town. Cause of death remains a mystery. More than a dozen mutilated bodies found in the village of Elk River. Several residents unaccounted for. So I'm not really sure. That was our first look at the alter ego. The alter ego is an enemy type that we'll be facing later in the game. Did I just see something glisten over here? Really? I don't think I've ever got that. That's awesome. I've never noticed that. Huh. Kind of reminds me of Silent Hill 2 and... No, it's 2. Look at all those bugs. Also reminds me of Silent Hill 2.
Are we awake?
Is everyone else all right? The city.
Whatever are you talking about? You are the only soul here. Right now.
What? Who are you? I have no idea. I am not familiar with you at all. So there's something interesting about these little symbols if you see them. They really resemble, what's his name? Father Theodore's mark from The Evil Within 2. I never really noticed because I didn't... Like, this mark, this symbol, these, the backstory of Ruvik.
A hospital.
This place is necessary for you. You're always welcome here.
I've been hospitalized.
I'm afraid I cannot answer that. Please,
Why?
sign in here. Without signing in, there is no way to ensure your future memories. This way, please.
So there is essentially a tutorial for how to save the game without going, like, you can save between chapters. I believe that's the only other way to save. So there's 2 locations for collectibles here. This one right here, you can get a paper, kind of gives you just some information, and then you can get wanted posters, which just, they're wanted posters. They don't give you much information. They just give you like a picture of somebody who's wanted.
Smells like medicine.
Well, they're not wanted posters, they're missing posters, but whatever. Same diff. Same diff, guys, come on. Give me a break. And there's also a collectible back here. I'm not gonna collect all the map pieces or any of the collectibles, because I don't know where all of them are. I'll try to collect as many as I can remember, but I don't know how many that will be. There's like 4 collectibles. There's the newspapers, there's the missing posters, map pieces, and there are keys. All of them contribute to a trophy, but they're not necessary to complete the game or anything.
What the hell?
You mustn't fight it. This is for your own good.
No. Stop.
This is for your own good. No. He sounds so energetic about that. No. Stop.
There now. You see? All better.
Lady, am I going crazy?
Now what makes you say that? I'll be waiting.
Shit. What the hell is going on? Where am I?
Alright, so we are now in Chapter 2. I mean, technically that last section, I would guess, is Chapter 2, but this is going to work a little bit different. It may take me a little while to get used to. Because in the second game, it is, I believe, R1 is to access this wheel right here. How do you even access it? Can I not? Because I don't have any items? I have no idea. R2 is to sneak in this game. Or R1's to sneak, but I don't know. It's not letting me access the wheel. I thought it was pushing into the right stick. Whatever. Maybe because I don't have any items. I want to access that wheel. I want to make sure I know what I'm doing. Okay. I guess I'll just cope right now. Hiya! Hiya! So if you remember this goat, it plays like no part in the story or anything that I know of. I mean, it may have some kind of subtle something that I just don't know, but it was in the trailer from earlier, I believe. Like the music video trailer, I think it was in that. And that's kind of where that came from. I just like to point it out because it's just random. It's just random it being there and them wanting to show it off. Graceful. So here we get our first encounter with an enemy type. Obviously, you will draw comparisons to another game, which is on purpose.
Connolly?
Brutal. Back off, buddy. Right in the arm. Man, he's fast. Take no for an answer.
My God, Connolly.
My God, Connolly. What do you think you're doing? You ran up on me fast, man. Okay, so there was our first encounter with Connolly. Obviously, it's going to draw comparisons to Resident Evil. That's basically what I think they're trying to do. Like, ripped his whole head off. That's cool. That's cool. That's cool, Connolly. Don't come back from the dead or anything. So, L1. Okay, it is R. I guess I just couldn't access it because I didn't have any items other than... Well, I had no items. Now I have the pistol. It'll fill up with items once you get some. I don't remember if there's like... Yeah, there is quick access.
Hurts! Hurts! Whoa. Were you warning me about this? You are Leslie, right? I'm a police officer. Maybe I should help you.
Should help you.
Shit. How am I gonna get you to a hospital?
Hospital, 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 hospital!
What the fuck?
What the fuck? What is wrong with you? Item acquired. Trap parts acquired. Trap parts are needed to craft bolts for the agony crossbow. They are used in your inventory screen. So this game has something that the second game does not, and that is crafting bolts out of trap parts. You can craft bolts in... Oh, we can sprint now. You could craft bolts in the second game as well. They just weren't with trap parts. They were with various items you found throughout the world, like harpoon bolts were crafted with iron bars. Using matches, approach a fallen enemy and burn it with that. Also, another feature that they didn't have in the second game is matches. Matches function... They aren't used as they are in Resident Evil the remake. They function more as ways to kill enemies that aren't dead, that are still on the ground. They're not going to come back like Crimson Heads. You're not going to return to the same areas or anything like that. Oh my god, Tatiana. I mean, lady I don't know. She's so much friendlier in the second game. Ooh, more green gel. I have a decent amount. I don't know how much you need for, like, upgrades and stuff. I don't remember how much it is in this game. Journal of Sebastian Castellanos, November 2004. Finally got my gold badge. Detective Sebastian Castellanos. I like the sound of that. Seems like a long time coming, but they say that I'm the fastest ever to rise through the ranks. Can't wait to get started. I know that I can do more good as a detective than I ever could as a beat cop. Plus, I don't have to wear that damned uniform anymore. The pay bump doesn't hurt either. KCPD needs all the help they can get. They are seemingly There's a seemingly disproportionate amount of crime these days. Crimson City is my home, and it's my job to protect it. So throughout the course of this game, we're going to get... The insight that comes into Sebastian's life doesn't really come through exploration into his psyche or anything like that. We're predominantly in the psyche of Ruvik. There may be a few dips, I don't really remember.
Back here again.
But predominantly we're in the psyche of Ruvik. Quit talking so I can talk. You bitch. You bitch. Sebastian, you bitch. But predominantly the story, as it pertains to Sebastian's backstory, comes through his journals and things like that.
I don't know if that was a bad dream, or this is.
Whatever
Maybe.
is the matter?
Oh, I think you know. Missing Leslie Withers. Psychiatric patient Leslie Withers disappeared from a locked room at Beacon Mental Hospital. Information: call 155-50-125-6969. Cool number. And let's see here. Serial killer on the loose. Serial killer on the loose. Victims had surgery performed on them. Police believe slangs the work of a serial killer, missing persons in several local communities. So, we can put some pieces together right now. Leslie is missing, yet he is here. So, why is he missing? Exactly. I don't know. Do you know? And a serial killer? Who do you think that serial killer is? It's not Sebastian. I'll give you that right now. There's no twist ending to this. It's probably the other guy. However, it may not be, actually. I don't know. Like, time frames are weird in this. Get your ass back here, Leslie. I do not have time for this. So here's our introduction to sneak killing. I don't remember if sneak killing's a thing in the second game. Actually, yeah, it is. It definitely is. I don't know what the fuck I was just thinking. For some reason, I was thinking it wasn't. If you guys haven't played the second game, then a lot of my references aren't going to make sense to you. not like references and jokes or anything, but just references to that game as successor to this one. Like, assuming you played that game. I don't really know what games you've played. I've played both of them. But the only thing I can really compare this to would be either that game or Resident Evil 4. And there is our first key. Every key, I believe, is in a statue like that. And the statues are pretty well dispersed throughout the map. There's a lot of them.
Hey, are you guys from around here? I don't know where...
Can't go on.
Alright, so there is our introduction to how the Haunted work. As you heard that guy say, he can't go on. I assume he died there. I don't know. I don't know if he just lost the will to live. Why do I not have full health? So I don't know how I want to play this, if I want to sneak these guys. I'm not that great at sneaking. However, bullets are kind of rare in this game. More rare than they are in the second game, to my recollection. So I'm going to try to sneak as best as I can in this game. Stealth is, I'd say, more prevalent in this game than it is in the second. Just because bullets are a little less, less everywhere. I don't know what to say. So there's that guy, and there's that guy I just killed. Both of them are around here, and there's more further left. I don't remember if they're attracted to light or not. I don't think they are. And I am playing on survival. So I don't know how great their detections are. Okay, good. Because you can see up there I only have 8 bullets. It took me 4 to kill, what's his name? A document. Lakeside town note. When did they put a lighthouse on the lake? Has it always been there? The circling light passes over me, passes through me. I feel like it takes something away each time. I can't remember what it was, though. So, there's kind of a... They said there was a massacre in the lakeside town, if you remember, in one of those articles. I don't remember which one it was. There's a lot of documents in this game, and I like that. I like that it offers backstory into, kind of the events. I do not remember if this person is alive. It's kind of like glitching with the texture right there. It's weird. I dig it. No, I don't. I don't like it. I feel like this game should come with a seizure warning for some of the things that we've seen so far. We could hide there. I guess, like, there would be benefit to hiding in some of these. I don't feel like that girl's alive, so I'm not going to burn her. There are corpses that'll lay on the ground, and then you'll trigger something, or, I don't know, something will happen, and they'll jump up. I don't think she's one of them. Here's a trap right here. You got to be on the lookout for traps. Because they are... they're common. I wouldn't say they're all over the place. But they are pretty common. And there are quite a few of them. And they will hurt you pretty bad, so... I lost that bottle. There's that bottle. I was looking for that bottle, because there is a move that you can pull off with a bottle that saves ammo. And that move is to throw the bottle at their head when they're charging or just standing there, or just whenever you really can. And then you can knife them up through, like, the jaw. And it's like a stealth kill, but from the front. It's good if they notice you. I mean, you could do it, like, right now, but... Oh, he noticed me. Shoot. Let's see if I can pull it off. It's kind of awkward with the angles. I did it from the back there, but same difference. It's awkward with the angles sometimes because of the black bars. So you have to, you know, you just have to adjust to that. I'm surprised I actually hit that one because it's kind of difficult to get into the rhythm of doing it. And again, I am playing on survival. If you were playing on Nightmare or Akumu mode, this would not work. These people would automatically just detect you. I have beaten Akumu mode. I never want to do it again. It's a fucking nightmare. If you're not aware of what Akumu mode is, it's a one-hit kill. So anything that ever hits you, you're dead. There's a spark in a hallway in one of the locations. If it hits you in, like, if it hits you in survival, it does, like, very, 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 basically nothing is what it does. If it hits you in Akumu mode, you're dead. I mean, it's fucking ridiculous. I'm happy that I beat it. Like, it gave me an accomplishment to have beaten it. I never want to do it again. Come here, Spike Head. Come here, Spiky. So like I said, we're in chapter 2 right now. I don't remember, I didn't look up how many chapters there were. We have a lot of bosses to get through. I don't know how... Like I said earlier, my ammo situation... The ammo that you can actually pick up is not that much, and I think it comes in, like... I think you'll get more and more as the game progresses. Like, you can open slots to pick up more ammunition, and eventually I feel like I'll just have too much. But right now... I'm kind of limited on the ammo that I have, so I'd like to preserve it as much as I can. Ooh, another map fragment. Map fragment 2, eh? Not bad. I do not remember where most of the map fragments are. I'll try to remember, like, the biggest ones that you probably wouldn't notice. And those will probably be the ones that I will remember because they'll be... Ah, he wasn't. He wasn't a trickster. If they are, like, pretending to play dead, then they will get up and kind of flail around once you throw... I mean, they won't get up. They'll just flail around once you throw a match on them. So that's why I know he wasn't. He wasn't a little trickster. Okay. How do I... Okay, so flames are just melee. So a torch is a one-hit kill. I don't think that was in the second game. And there's also axes, which were in the second game. They're also a one-hit kill. So just be wary of that. If you have the option to carry around a torch, because like going through some locations, they'll make you drop your torches. I cannot remember for the life of me if this woman is alive. I don't think she is. I'm pretty sure. I think she would have gotten up by now. But there was that key back there. It already broke my thoughts that they were all in the statues. Obviously that one was in a box. But there's 3 keys already. If you don't know what the keys do, the keys open up lockers in the safe area. The safe area, while it may not seem like it, is that area back there with Tatiana. And oh, how did I miss that? Wasn't there another torch here that this guy dropped that I just didn't pick up because I already had one? Apparently not. No, that was all the way back there. Your sprint bar in this game is also quite underwhelming. It runs out really fast. You can see I'm already down to nothing. It's like, I don't know. He can't sprint at all. He has that, his stamina bar is longer than he can actually sprint. Because towards the end of it, he'll get winded and he'll go, and he'll die off. Okay, so there's a guy over here. There's also traps. I don't remember if the enemies run into the traps. He does. Okay. Go ahead and disable this one, and then I will kill him. That was easy. Staples, that was easy. So you saw I could have used a match. I probably should have used a match, but I don't know. I only have 4 right now. I don't like matches are helpful. They're not something that you'll be using over and over and over again. They're not as important as like gunshots. And these 2 guys right here, you'll see. Burn the fuck out of them. Because they are alive once you start twisting that crank up there. Oh, that one got up and ran away. Didn't work out, though. Too much fire for you, buddy. There's a trap right here. I would suggest you get trap parts, especially if you're playing in higher difficulties. Trap parts will really help you out in like fights, because ammo is even more sparse in Nightmare and Akumu mode. Oh, I just about ran into that. I knew it was back here. I was looking for it. I just didn't know where. Also, there's little like blood spots that'll come around. Here's a trap right here. I'll show you. If you can see like the little like fiery blood spots, if you see them kind of just hovering around, they're black and they look like they're on fire or something. Those indicate that there's a trap nearby, if I remember correctly. Oh, shoot. I don't really want to fight this guy, but I am going to have to, I think. You can also use traps to your benefit, because the enemies do trigger traps. I wasn't sure if they triggered, no! I missed my headshot. And you see, there goes, like, all my ammo that I've been working up this entire time. All my ammo and a little bit of my health. Not exactly ideal for this situation. But, luckily, he dropped to me 2 bullets. Once we get the Agony Crossbow, bullets won't be as big of a deal. And we can upgrade our guns in this. I just haven't been able to yet. 200? 200 green gels. Whoop, whoop. What? I know there's traps, like, all around this area. I'm just hesitant because I don't want to leave because I feel like there's another collectible here, but I also don't want to just stick around and not find anything. Because I feel like there was a... like, whatever they're called. I keep wanting to say puzzle piece, but it's a map fragment. I feel like there's a map fragment around here somewhere, but I don't know where it is. I guess we'll find out if I don't have it. And we are nearing the end of this chapter. So I'll probably finish this chapter out. There is one collectible in this location that I'm aware of. I'll try to grab it real quick. This episode is kind of going on a little bit longer than I'd like it to, because for some reason, if I don't end a video within, like, I don't know, half an hour, like under that, I try to stick to like 25 minutes. This one obviously isn't. But if I don't end it within that time frame, then for some reason my capture card just kind of wigs out and like the audio messes up. I don't know. We're gonna go ahead and grab that, and there is a map fragment right here. Hopefully it's number 3. It is number 3, so I didn't miss any that I'm pretty positive that I didn't miss any, because that is number 3. And there are enemies up here. We don't really have to worry about them. You're meant to run away from them, because there are a ton. I mean, obviously, you don't want them to hit you if you can not get hit, but, you know, you're meant to run away. Run, Sebastian. Flee for your lives.
God damn it.
Alright, and that is the end of chapter 2. Like I said, went pretty well. I feel like I gave some good tips in this one. I don't know. You guys let me know in the comments below. But that is the end of this chapter. We'll be back with chapter 3 in the next video, and I hope to see you there.